Bucky Irvin, I told you I didn't think he was going to play this Sunday. Now, I think he's going to play next week. There's no telling what the owner is going to sell him for. It's time to buy low now. That same owner who has Bucky Irvin, they were so optimistic that he was going to play on Sunday. And a lot of people who have Bucky Irvin, I'm pretty sure they're fighting for a playoff spot because Bucky Irvin was either a second or third round pick. More likely he was a second round pick. For those teams who drafted him, they had to have some good backups or some good fantasy waiver wire pickups or even some good trades in order to stay in playoff contention. I would hit up the Bucky Irvin owner. I told you I would trade for any buck. I would trade for Baker. I would trade for Bucky. I would trade for freaking Otten. I would trade for Abuka. Any one of those players, their fantasy playoff schedule is gold. I would trade for him. And Tutin. Now, some of the ETN owners gonna be like, well, ETN scored 2 touchdowns. Told you, Tutin ain't nothing to worry about. Man, I looked at that Jacksonville game. Tutin, before he got hurt, he was handling the majority of the carries. And I keep telling people, and I don't understand it, why they don't listen. Tutin is the future running back in Jacksonville. They have no ties to Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne would not be a Jacksonville Jaguar next season. Told people, and I keep telling them, trade Travis Etienne. It's going to be the same thing that's going to happen with Justin Jefferson. It's going to be the same thing that happened with Isaiah Pacheco. People are going to keep these players. Now they stuck on their teams. They're going to be like, you know what, AJ, you were right. I should have traded Travis Etienne. Tutin is going to get more work as the season goes on. Yes, Jacksonville is still winning games. Salute to them. I know I've been harping on the Colts, but they still have to play the Colts twice. Their schedule is not the easiest down the stretch. Tutin, in my opinion, is running back to get. Also, and what's hindering Jacksonville as well is Houston is winning. Houston is actually, and I don't want to bring up no rumors, they look better with David Mills compared to CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud got to get his, what together. But Houston's still fighting for a playoff spot. So now you got Houston and you're dealing with the Colts. I see maybe 2 of those teams making it, but Jacksonville to me is not better than the Texans, and to me they're not better than the Colts. I don't give a damn what I've said about Daniel Jones and Michael Pittman when it comes to fantasy. As far as a complete team, the Colts are better and the Texans are better. I would trade Travis Etienne. And for the ones who want to challenge me and say, oh, I'm keeping them, okay, go ahead and keep them. But I'm pretty sure you were nervous last week when Tutin was getting majority of the carries. I know you were. And it wasn't until Tutin got injured that Etienne came in and started getting more carries, and of course he scored 2 touchdowns. I would trade for Tutin. If you are an owner that's interested in Tutin, the best thing that happened to you is the fact that Etienne scored 2 touchdowns. Because the person who has Tutin is going to look at it like, well, Etienne's in charge of that backfield. He's a starting running back. I would trade for